Clash of Clans.
Started pack, and in the end, you saw the royal champion, the last nail in the coffin for that base, MCES, have a strong start, Bash.
Man, that was a crazy attack. I don't know that I've personally ever seen a hog bat attack, but it worked to perfection there. Loop 0 for INTZ gonna come in. You mentioned earlier, why won't we see some miners? Well, here's a traditional hybrid. What do we got? Hogs, we got miners, and we're gonna have an epic queen charge as we have 3 super wall breakers looking to push this queen deep inside the base. Potentially, if he can get in here right, he can potentially get out both scatters, the multi-target inferno, the queen, the eagle artillery. He's going for some crazy value on this charge.
Loop 0 is the all-time MVP on this INTZ lineup. 3 triples last month, and he's already put up 2 more 3 stars this month. He is the big guy on campus. When he walks into the bar, no one dares to ask his business. No one dares to make a slip. He's an outlaw loose and running with a big iron on his hip. Archer Queen goes in deep and will have no trouble popping down scatter shots and inferno towers alike. She's got a royal champion set in her sights. Very next.
He's gotta get that multi down as it is burning up the healers. Great use of the freeze and the rage combination there. And here we go, Woody. Here comes that hybrid. The king's gonna go ahead and carve out the path. That queen is still charging strong. She'll have access to that other scatter shot and the enemy queen. Meanwhile, the hogs and the miners got a straight shot towards that town hall as the king and that P.E.K.K.A. take out all those defenses. Oh man, Loop 0 coming in hot.
He's vicious and a killer! The notches on his pistol, number 9, and 1 team more! There go the hogs! Heal spells topping them right back off. Ignore all that splash damage. Giant bombs exploding all around, but they are tip-top performance. Loop 0 in perfect shape continues his path of destruction through the base. He was here to take it down, and he will not go down without a big, strong finish. Last compartment up top has got a single target inferno, and that is no way to stop 2 heroes with their abilities still left. Still a final heal stone to drop, and he is gonna swag it, Bash.
That was a crazy hybrid attack. He had the extra wall break, he had the extra heal, he has his queen's ability. Loop 0 with the big response that INTZ needed, Banks.
Base layouts, their trap placement, that I figured that MCES would run into some sort of difficulty. But as we promised before this stream began, you would see the best new strategies employed by the top players from around the world, and MCES has not disappointed yet. But we're going back to INTZ, where Renan's turn has finally come. He is the sole player on this squad who has yet to put up a 3-star, and he is looking to break the curse now with Super Witches. It's All Saints Day, and they are raising their fellows from the grave as we are getting some big boys back to bust this down. A barn-storming charge from the top corner as the Warden will walk along with healers safe and healthy. Spell support in the horizon has knocked apart a single target inferno and given an even easier entry point here, Bash.
You're right on that, Woody. This Warden is carving out a path. Remember, with these Super Witches, time is always the key factor. We do have that Siege Barracks coming in, and Renan is looking to get this attack started right now. Here come the Super Witches. That Siege Barracks with the P.E.K.K.A. and the Wizards coming out is going to help funnel that bottom side, and it should push all of those Super Witches and Big Boys right up in towards that Town Hall. Renan, like you mentioned, Woody, the only player on INTZ not to triple. However, like his clanmates only triple, so he needs to get over the hump here and put a 3-star on the board. Great start here. I like what I'm seeing from these Super Witches with that Warden Wall.
It is his flawless positioning from Renan, staying just out of that Archer Queen range, but destroying every single building, protecting the inside there. Cracks through with regular wall breakers to get another line of defenses down. Renan is still going hard and strong, holding on to that jump spell. Expect to see it deployed right over the Expo. There it is, getting over those walls and knocking apart Inferno Towers. It's going to be the next main hurdle for Renan. He's got to finish him off quick because those Infernos heat up fast and deal massive damage to any troop in their range. Archer Queen still up top with her ability, is getting some support from the healers, but it's starting to trail away, breaking off from the rest of the pack. She'll engage a few more defenses here. Ouch! Loses her Archer support to a giant bomb. That's gotta hurt, Bash.
Oh my goodness, that queen is off on her own with the witches down in the bottom. She's gonna get taken out shortly, but oh my goodness, here comes in the Royal Champion. She walks right into the tornado trap. Oh no, there's not too many defenses up here, but this attack is starting to fade and get stuck. The Wizard Tower taking down the queen there with that final blow. Oh my goodness, Woody, this is so close for Renan.
It's all about getting through these walls, and unfortunately for Renan, he's just picked a base that is not going to go down easily. Lots of obstacles to path around, and these super witches have just been slowed down so much. It's not quite over yet, as they are barely still alive. Two of them up, summoning those big boys and trying to keep this attack together. 22 seconds remain as the last building goes down. No more defenses. Renan's got 15 seconds. Royal Champion shield is tossed. There it is! The first 3-star from Renan!
Unbelievable!
Renan managing to take
Gravely. Now it's going to be on Bernal from INTZ to take advantage and grow this lead. We have a queen charge Lalo coming in. Oh, baby. Let's see what Bernal can do as he's setting the funnel with the king, and the queen is just going to charge right into this base.
Bernal is one of the strongest attackers from INTZ. Off his last 5 hits, he's gotten 4 3-stars. And guess what percentage he got on the one single attack he didn't 3-star? It was a 99%. Training, training, training is his mantra. One of the most experienced players out there in the competitive scene. Spends so much time in game to perfect down to the individual tile placement where he drops these troops. Poison spell to support the Archer Queen, catches a few of these CC troops on the edge, but distracted by the offending Barbarian King, he didn't grab them all in time. Inferno Dragon back on the backside of Tryhard's base is now going to start heating up this Archer Queen, but she takes it down from the skies, slays the dragon, and has got her eyes set forward on the remainder of this base, cracking through castles, finding town halls, and knocking them apart. She is a wrecking ball, Bash.
This queen is going deep in the base, and here comes the Royal Champion to support that queen charge. Oh man, tornado trap goes off. The Royal Champion does not get the single down, and we have nothing for the Town Hall, so the Lala will have to come in and disperse of the Town Hall with itself. But look at this queen continue to go further. Oh my goodness, she's gonna get out the whole base by herself, Woody. She's jumping over the walls, she's pushing through this. Ouch! Finally gets shot down, and here we go with the Lalo for Bernal. He's got to get the Town Hall down. He's got to secure this. There's a lot of base up in a minute 14, but Lalo does move quickly.
Pulverizing pressure in the center of that base. That Archer Queen was taking so much pressure, she was basically turned into a diamond. Bernal sends in the Eternal Tome to protect these loons from the scatter shot, but unfortunately has to let that Stone Slammer soak a Giga Bomb from the Town Hall. Last stage of this hit, 73% and creeping ever higher, but he still has a lot of work left to do. Single target Inferno and an air defense right next to a Wizard Tower on the bottom. The last hit going in, draws the healers to the bottom with an Archer to pull, soaking damage for these loons and doing every single possible thing he can to keep this dragon sky high, Bash.
The dragon coming in clutch, taking down the air defense. All that remains is the Archer Tower in 20 seconds. But
15 seconds!
Slammer was so OP, and it's gonna be the response for INTZ. They're gonna push that lead even further with this epic 3 stars. 3 stars! 3 stars on the board for INTZ.
Such overwhelming firepower on these attacks. Only one single hit so far has not been a triple, and Celino from INTZ, one of the veterans for this team, is not going to let us down on the last leg. Here we go.
with mass drag and 8 super minions. The Flybridge strat is back in action.
The Flybridge coming in, and look at this, Woody. He's got 9 lightning spells. He's got an earthquake. His time ticks away. We're going to go ahead and quake out, take down some damage on the Eagle and the Clan Castle. I was looking to see if maybe he goes for the Clan Castle here. Spreading these lightning spells out. This is a very interesting use. Okay, gets a lot of value from those lightning spells, actually. Great start to this one. Doesn't leave the Clan Castle up, but that's usually not an issue for the Flybridge, and just setting some nice pathing here with those balloons and now that super minion.
Force majeure! Like an act of God dropping down elemental destruction on this base. Lightning and earthquakes combine to open up multiple compartments on Remio's setup. Early balloon's gonna tap on in, checking around for any mines or any bombs. Not finding anything yet, but that has been a lot of easy damage for Celino to start off with. A super minion locks the town hall and will activate it early. Not quite sure that's what he was hoping for, Bash.
You're right, that could be a little bit of a misstep, but with that battle blimp selected, it shouldn't be too much of an issue, as we should see that fly across the base, and here it comes. We'll likely see that Warden's Eternal Tome, so there shouldn't be too much that's actually going to get hit by that Giga Inferno. But here we go. That blimp has got to make it. One Seeking Air Mine goes down with the Warden's ability protecting that blimp, and that Town Hall is going to be secured. Celino off to an amazing start. We do have the King and Queen still on the battlefield with that Royal Champion to be deployed a little bit later. This is a great start here. INTZ can push this lead even further with another 3-star. But Woody, the King locks onto the Queen over here.
These wizards are left with their hands in their pockets. There's no more spells to deploy, and Celino's actually taking a massive amount of damage early on here, Bash. I don't know if you're watching the same attack as me, because these dragons are getting picked off left and right. There's not much to say about this attack, except I hope those heroes have got it in them to finish off this last compartment. They are encircling it with a mighty fury. Toss the shield and fire away with everything you've got, because there's no more troops available to finish off this base. 50 seconds left, and I think that they actually have managed to do it. You were right all along, Bash. Celino grabs a 3-star with plenty of time left, even though not a single air troop remains.
What a mess. They're going for the triple. They're going for the perfect 4. They want to make a statement going into this final, and it's going to be on Marinol with his Yetis. We got Zap Yetis coming in with the lightning spells, taking down what appears to be the scatter shot and some of the surrounding defenses. Oh my goodness, great use of the lightnings. And he's going to go ahead and set this one up with a Warden Walk and send everything right at the middle of the base, just a start Marinol's looking for.
The 2019 qualifier season saw INTZ moving in and showing up more times than any other clan, but they were always a bridesmaid and never a bride, unable to get the golden ticket through their competition here. They earned a lot of fans out there in the world of Clash, though, and picked up that wildcard vote to send them on to the 2019 World Finals. They do not want to have to rely on a fan vote this time, because they have got their final shot at scoring it on their own. Marinol from INTZ is finally a perfect warrior with 2 3-stars already this month, and seeking to get that tic-tac-toe 3rd hit here and now. The big bash Yeti smash moving in hot and heavy on this base. Clash bashing.
Oh my goodness, that range spell is gonna push it all in, and that's gonna all but secure the 2-star, secure the victory for INTZ. Marinol coming in so strong, and we got the Yetis coming out of the siege barracks. What a performance from this squad here today. They brought it all for this matchup to move on to the finals. Oh my goodness, look at that board bounce. Taking out the scatter shot. That was massive. Wow, this Yeti smash is smashing and smashing right on through the base.
INTZ are going to the finals. Marinol has secured that spot for his squad and will keep the hopes high for another perfect war. INTZ versus MCES. Who would have guessed that it could have come down to the wire with such an overwhelming finish here? He might just have it. Less than a minute remains in this attack, but he is going the distance, Bash.
He's got this one in the books, Woody. Unbelievable. INTZ finally getting over the hump and getting that perfect war. That's wild to say that they've had two 14-star wars and they just got over the hump because they got a perfect war. This squad is looking strong, looking to punch that golden ticket. What an amazing performance in this matchup. Oh my goodness, Championship Sunday is looking to be an amazing showdown here for the finals.
Championship Sunday is heating up. And just like that, the